Can you unmute and answer, Agnay? So I'm giving you some of your chances because everyone should answer. So that when I give chance, you unmute. Male productive part.
Can I help you?
No help, Gautam.
Stamen.
Thank you. Stamen. Okay, stamen. Manu, which are the parts of the stamen?
Ovary.
Ovary is a part of the stamen.
No.
Manu? Okay, no problem. Racine, what is the part of the stamen? Can you tell? Part of the stamen.
Ma'am, and the man.
Yes, filament and anther. Manu, what are the two parts, Manu? Anther and filament. Repeat.
Anther.
Repeat. Repeat,
Filament
Manu.
and filament and anther.
Okay, filament and anther. Okay, good. Advika, what is the female producting of the flower? Female product of the flower? Advika, unmute and say. Okay, I can't hear you. Some audio problem. Okay, shall I go to Isha? What's the name of the female productive of flower?
Ovary.
Ovary is one part, but where is that main part? Okay, Jovin, what is the female productive of part? Pistil. Pistil is the female part of the organ. Okay, Chinmay, can you give me the parts of the pistil? Ovary. Okay, ovary, and then stigma. Very good. Ovary, stigma. Then what else? One more. That stick, no, which is connecting ovary and stigma. What you call for that?
Style.
Style. Okay. So the main part, three parts we have: style, ovary, and stigma. Okay. Now tell me, Cheryl. Inside anther, we are having some another part. What is that, Cheryl?
Can I tell?
Cheryl?
Yes,
inside anther, we have small part of the male. What is that? What do you call for that?
Pollen.
Pollen grains. Okay. So Pavitra, what is pollen? Pavitra?
Ma'am, from it new plants will come.
No.
It's a yellowish dust.
Yellowish. Where you will find that yellowish dust? In which part?
In the
anther. So anther is the part of the stamen, and stamen is the male reproductive part. Did you get that? Okay, fine. Now I go into Angelina Martin. Tell me, what is inside the ovary?
Ma'am, inside the ovary there is ovule.
Ovules. Okay, children, I think this much only we have completed the parts of the flower and which are the parts of the male part and what is female part. Now I am going to show you this flower I have showed in the last class, I remember. This is not hibiscus. This is not hibiscus, but this is another flower. It is tulips. Okay. So this is tulips we buy from the shop, no, when to decorate the bouquet and decorate the wedding. You can get a yellow color, cream color tulips. Very beautiful it is. So see,
It has only one stem.
Now when you see the hibiscus flower, now I come into, I hope you understood. When we come to the hibiscus, stamen, stigma, ovary, ovule, all these parts are together. They are not separate. You are not finding very difficult to differentiate. Correct? Okay. Yeah, because we know that this red part is what we call is stigma. In the hibiscus, the top part you will see that 5 red color, that is stigma. Then it is connected to anther, and inside that long thing, that is what we call style. And inside the style, when you cut open, you will get filament. Correct. Now this filament and anther together is which part?
Stamen.
So that is why in hibiscus very difficult to differentiate between male organ and the female organ because they all are attached to one another. Okay, so this can give you some confusion. So some will be wondering, ma'am, style, stamen, are they both are same or different? They both are different, but the problem is in this hibiscus, all these things are connected together and it will give you a little bit confusing learning. Correct, that's why I'm coming to that. So everyone knows now. What is the next thing? Ovary. Where is the ovary? Inside the sepal. So you can see the ovary inside the sepal. Now inside ovary you will see ovule. Now, what is where this ovary is connected? When you look at the hibiscus ovary, also connected to stamen, style, filament, anther, and then come together stigma. So this is something confusing of hibiscus. So that is I try to understand. But if you look at this tulips, you can see here stigma, ovary, style is separate. If you cut open that, you will see stigma. There are 5 are there, but here they are showed only 1. Okay. Stigma, style, ovary connected separately, and inside you can see bead-like structure. This is in the hibiscus also. If you open the ovary, you will see like greenish color, small beads. Okay. Now, what about this? There are 5 things are here. Now here, what are these 5 to 6? 6 things are there. What are these 6 things? Stamens. So there are 6 stamens in this flower and they are, each one is separate. They are not like a hibiscus. Okay. So in this flower, stamens different and each stamen is carrying anther. And here you can say nicely, you can say each stamen you can see it separately. It is not connected to the pistil. It is separate. Okay. So each, what do you understand from this? Different flowers have different structure and different type of stamen and different structures. Yeah, it depends. Different type of
filament is not in the style.
Yeah. So you can see here they are separate. Okay, they are separate, and inside the anther you will see the pollen grains.
Okay, ma'am.
Oh, now I understood, ma'am.
Now we understood. That's why when you see the hibiscus, you will have little more confusion. But if you see this style, Pavitra, are you there? I have seen her. She's going out of network. Pavitra, okay. So I'm now going to explain the same thing because we stopped till here, learning the parts. Okay. So this is the problem. Now this, what will happen whenever there is breeze or some of the butterflies or any of the things. This is our stigma. Okay. There is our pollen. Now what is happening? Whenever the breeze blow or if butterflies, insects, they come and they sit on it to drink the nectar, what will happen? Once you come out of it, these pollens will be stick in their body parts. And sometimes they flap their wings and fly away, or due to that, what will happen? This pollen accidentally go and fell into the stigma. Okay. So pollen fell into the stigma. Okay, maybe not only one pollen, maybe 1 or 2 pollen may fall. Similarly, another, so if suppose if there is another stigma, these all are just think about. Maybe this pollen goes to this stigma, this pollen goes to this stigma. So now what is happening? Now male and female come connected now. So in the flower, pollen fell into the stigma, they both connected. That is male and female product parts come together because pollen is the main part. And what will happen? They fuse together. They started coming inside towards the ovary. They
So that's
fuse
how ovules
together.
are found?
Yeah, they fuse together, and through the style, the fused pollen and the stigma, they grow. They don't walk like a human being, no, they grow. there is a thread-like structure, like something connectivity. That is some God's creation, I think. So they grow, and that will make these ovules to form. When pollen and stigma come together inside the ovary, ovules of the flower will be formed. Okay, so a matured flower can produce. Matured means the pollination. This process, that pollen is coming and meeting stigma, we call in biology pollination.
Okay, ma'am.
So this is the process pollination. So this is pollination. There are so many pollination. We don't go to much detail. That is in 7th standard. We have one chapter. Now, in this where reproduction takes place in the plants, but every plant produce due to this? No. Like hibiscus, we don't have seeds, correct? What does we do? We cut the hibiscus, cut the stem of the hibiscus and you plant it. But if that cut part have to grow like another plant, this process should have been taken place inside the flower. This pollination should be taken inside the flower. Then only a stem of the hibiscus will produce another hibiscus plant, or that plant will produce. Hello, cute, mute it. Someone's father is talking, I think. Okay, so like that. So even the hibiscus has no seeds. Everyone knows rose plant, hibiscus. How do you produce the new plant? By using the stem.
And will plant.
Using the stem. So what is the use of these things, you think? But this tulips are not cutting the stem. After some time, these petals will dry. In tulips, all these petals will dry and only the ovary will remain. It will dry up, and once it explosion or removed, these ovules will fall into the soil and they started growing another plant. That is in tulips and chrysanthemums, marigold, balsam. Hello, who's that? Who is not muted?
Shankar.
Audio.
Audio.
It was from Sri Shankar's audio.
Okay. Did you get that, children? So
Yes, ma'am, now.
in the tulips it happens, but hibiscus there is no need of there is no seed formation, but we have to cut the stem and plant it. But if you want to cut the stem, that plant should have this process in the flower. Then only they can grow. Otherwise they don't fall. You see, some of the nurseries we buy new hybrid hibiscus plant. In the nursery it will bloom, but once you come and plant it, sometimes it will not bloom. Why? There is no pollination taking place in that. That is why it is not growing or not giving the flowers to us. So that is the main important. Now why I am telling this pollination important for reproduction? Two types of reproduction they are having. Why it is, I am coming to that point. I told hibiscus stem, rose plant also you cut the stem and plant it, and like tulips, chrysanthemums, you can put the seed. So what is the difference between both the reproduction? We call them, one is known as asexual reproduction. This is not in your book. This is your 7th standard book, but I'm just telling you. You will be wondering why, ma'am, then why this so important, female and male product. The reason is that the reproduction divided into asexual and sexual. Asexual means there is no need of seeds. There is no need of seeds to produce a new plant. Sexual means there is a need of seeds. Okay, that is the difference between. Asexual, we are having hibiscus. Hibiscus, we are cutting the stem, correct? Stem is producing. Then
can't we take the ovule of that plant?
Yeah, ovule all will be there in the flowers, in that plant.
But can we plant that in the soil and?
No, hibiscus will not grow. Hibiscus is, why hibiscus will not grow the ovule? Because it is asexual reproduction. By nature, it has got a asexual reproduction, but other like papaya, orange, lemon, all they are asexual reproduction because they are producing a seed. You can just
Okay.
say seed is something like the small babies. Okay.
Ma'am, pomegranate.
Like us-
What about
Like us,
pomegranate?
when you grow, become small baby, how it is. Then you grown up like a woman and man.
Ma'am,
No?
orange is sexual or asexual?
Orange also sexually because it is the seed. They produce seed in the orange farms. Small plants.
Apple
Ma'am,
is
rose.
sexual, right?
Ma'am, rose.
Rose is asexual.
Apple.
Apple, apple all are asexual. Apple seed is there. Seed is there inside. Hibiscus did not have seed. Have you seen the seed in hibiscus? No. So those who have seed, you can say they have sexual reproduction. That is why seed is formed in that. So seed is just like a small baby. Okay, small baby, and it fall into the ground, and then it is growing like a plant. That is we can.
Coconut trees.
Coconut trees also, it's a seed. We have to plant the coconut, then only another coconut tree will come. Okay, so they also that is why they have a lot of flowers. Whom you call it, no, that that is a different type of flowers. Ah, we call tengin pukala. No, coconut have some. We use that for ornament or to decorate all that.
Ma'am, so
Okay. Similarly,
coconut, that is
potato you
sexual?
see, potato you are planting by planting another potato. You see,
Understand.
whenever you keep it in the kitchen, after some time, if you don't use that potato, what will happen? There will be some shoots are coming up from the potato, correct? And you plant that potato under the mud, it will become a potato plant, but it also will have the flowers. They also have this pollination, but the plant will grow from another potato. Onion, you see, onion. Onion also. While you keep the onion for some time, you can see it started growing. Correct? Onions.
In
So-
potato, ma'am, in potato after the flower comes, only we can get like understand that
we will get the coconut. Otherwise, it will not give you coconut. That coconut.
Not coconut, ma'am, potato.
Potato. Someone said coconut. That's why I told about coconut. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
ma'am, I said after the flower come in the plant only we can understand that the potatoes are there down in ground.
Yes. That is so. The same thing happening. Even though potato is growing, this part, pollination is taking place in that. Okay. So it is not necessary that every plant should give you seed. Then only you can plant it. No. Flower. All the plants have flowers. No, not a single tree has no flower. Everyone has. Some flowers are not attract, like banyan tree and all. We don't see flowers. They are very small, tiny things, but they are also flowers. Okay. So everything has a flower. So this is the parts of the thing. And this is the different parts I have told you. And you see, this is the picture, separate picture of the pistil. So pistil is the female part of the flower, flask shaped structure. Okay, flask shaped structure. And it is divided into 3 parts: stigma,
Okay, ma'am.
style, ovary. And I think it's now clear about the plants. And
Okay,
also,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
next point I'm going to say, here also you can see various types of flowers, but they all are inside and all. Sometimes you don't see. The pollens are inside of this. This is like in gerbera. These are the gerbera flowers. Gerbera flowers, have you seen the stamen outside?
No.
No.
No, ma'am.
No. Will you see the senior stamen outside? No. You will
Ma'am,
only
I don't
see
know
in,
what plants are there.
Ma'am, what
Gerbera,
about
Me
in
neither.
temple and all, we will decorate, no, orange color
Ma'am,
flower.
Yes.
Ma'am,
We can buy
sunflower.
In yesterday's class, you told we should take that from the hibiscus.
to learn properly, to learn that.
Excuse me, ma'am, I have a seminar.
Yes, seminar after this chapter, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
I have a doubt.
Yes,
Yeah.
calling you.
One person say,
Like this.
Ma'am, can you ask?
where?
And
Yes.
Tanya.
Who?
And Tanya.
Yeah. It is like that, Tania. What you removed? Did you see the ovary inside?
Ma'am,
Did you
So-
remove the ovary?
and female part.
Did you cut this ovary? No, that you separated. This is ovary, filament, anther, and stigma. Now, if you cut open this ovary, you will see inside that part. You have to cut this ovary part. You will see inside ovules. With your nails, you can just open it. Don't remove fully. Can you see that? Yeah, that is ovule.
Ma'am, so what about daisies?
Basis?
Yes, ma'am. The flowers.
Daisies. Okay. So now understood. So she
Ma'am,
has
so
opened.
what is the male
And
and
the
female part of the flower?
Which one?
Male and female part of the flower.
Yes, Angelina, tell me.
So the female part of the flower is pistil.
Yes. And male
Uh,
part is stamen.
Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am, do sunflower has
Everyone have children, but there are some of the flower, they have only one thing in them. Okay. Either stamen, either pistil. That is, we are moving on to. So far now we have studied the flowers. They have both the stamen and pistil inside. But there are some plants, they don't have the either stamen or either pistil. One simple example is our papaya. Okay, it's a picture of papaya. Papaya doesn't have papaya. These are the two pictures. One is male papaya, another one is female papaya.
Excuse me, ma'am.
I'll show you. See this side. Can you see this side? Male and female papaya is on. Why? What is the difference between both of them? In male papaya, no pistil. In female papaya, no stamen. That is why.
Ma'am,
So, there are some plants.
Ma'am,
they
in
don't-
male papaya, there won't be fruits.
there won't be fruit. This is a sum of the flowers. They may have only one thing. Only stamen.
So only if they
Only,
both are
ah,
together, it will pollinate.
I showed both of them together. This is separately. So male papaya grows separately, female papaya grows separately. So this is the difference between the flowers. In male papaya, you can see a bunch of flowers. The another photo, it is showed lot of flowers around it. That is male papaya. You will only see the flowers. No fruit will come.
Then
But
why
if
did
it-
we call that papaya, ma'am?
No. Why this male papaya come? No. Papaya is grown out of the seed. So some of the seeds are not good. So male papaya will come. Some of the seeds are good. You will get female papaya. Okay. Papaya tree is growing out of the seeds. So it depends.
So they don't
Similarly,
need pollination.
you have pomegranate also like that. Male pomegranate and female pomegranate. Male pomegranate, the flower will come. You never see the pomegranate is coming up. Okay.
I think so. Rambutan also.
Rambutan also. Some of the rambutans you grow, it is grow like a big tree. Not a single
Yeah,
flower will come.
Ma'am, what
Yes, ma'am. Here, one papaya plant is there. A lot of flower are there. It's about 2 or 3 months. Nothing has came.
Male. So those who have lot of flowers, no fruit, they are male. There is no use of them. Cut it out. That is the only thing we can use. Or we can make it for a shade.
has many fruits.
Or we
Ma'am, so
can
male
use it-
papaya do not have pistil and female do not have stamen.
no, yeah, they have only pistil. Pistil is enough for them to bear the fruit. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
I mean, then what about that?
Why? Because they are sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction means why they have some pistil, some another male papaya, some pollen grains must have fallen in that. Do you know that?
Excuse me, ma'am.
How I cannot go deep into it. So much is there to say about it. Okay, children. So there are children. I am not, because now I have to teach you 8th standard now to understand that. So you are in 6th standard. So I told you there are unisexual and bisexual. Unisexual means, Ada, first you listen. Ma'am, don't call now. You're 6th
That is
standard.
student
you
from
know
other
all-
class.
you know all about it, all these things, ma'am going on. First you listen and then you understand, then you ask
Ma'am,
ma'am.
that's from another class, I think.
Sri Shankar, you mute it. Okay. Ma'am going on. Okay.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Stima. You have a doubt. All the doubt you keep it aside. Now, ma'am is coming. 1 minute is left. Okay, 1 minute. So I try to say that why so different. Why papaya have 2 trees? The reason is flowers unisexual, bisexual. Bisexual means both male and female will be inside. That is our hibiscus, like hibiscus. Unisexual is papaya. That is one sex. Okay, one male, one female. Then how that female produce the pollen from male
Male.
papaya pollen into the female flower. Okay.
Ma'am,
Because of breeze, sometimes you can see the crows and all, no, while they sit on it. Butterflies, they come from you. Someone asked me why we should have nectar. The school is the flowers are producing nectar so that this reproduction should take place between them. That is the reason. Okay, now bye children. We will
Ma'am,
meet in the next
unisexual
class.
and
Unisexual and bisexual.
okay, ma'am.
Unisexual, think about papaya.
Ma'am,
They
attendance.
both are different like you. One boy, one girl. That is unisexual. Bisexual means both boy and girl nature is like boy and girl nature is inside the flower. Okay, that's understood. Bye.